Your Precision 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
Nice and cool tonight. Lows in the 50s, about 54 to 57 over the viewing area. And still very comfortable tomorrow morning. We'll be at 69 by 9 o'clock. Then we'll go partly cloudy and it warms up. We start to feel the humidity increase very late in the day with a strong southwest wind, about 15 to 25 miles an hour. Some goes up to 30, and it will feel more like about 88 or 90 later on in the day with a high of 85. We are looking at some storms developing, though, and coming in here later in the evening. We'll show you that very shortly. In the meantime, 85 to 87 will do it for highs area-wide. Now on Friday, partly cloudy, still a little humid, especially the early chunk of the day. And then by evening, the humidity should start to be cut back as the weak front that may spawn an isolated shower or storm kind of hangs up in the area and is then pushed southward. Still going to have a high of 85, but only 79 Rensselaer, 80 Winnemac. Here's your 85 at Williamsport and about 85 down at Crawfordsville. So there's the marginal risk for severe weather between 7 p.m. and 2 a.m. tomorrow evening and into tomorrow night, running from near Peru, Logansport, near Lafayette to Attica, and points northwestward. The main threat would be wind and hail. Can't rule out a brief weak tornado, but the main threat would be some wind and hail. And I'll show you why. You can see 18 precision cast. This is 5 p.m. And then there's the line right there around roughly 11 to around midnight. And you can see it's more of a line. Now, at first, there are a few little nodes in it for hail and brief weak tornado risk, but as it becomes much more of a solid line kind of swinging through the eastern half of the area, the threat will become more isolated, severe gusts here and there. Now, the latest data suggests that the best potential of storms will be in about the eastern half of the viewing area, and that there may be a break in the line from Benton, western Tippecanoe, down to Fountain, Warren, and Montgomery counties. We'll wait and see how that works, but there will be a couple of big breaks. There will be a couple of big breaks in the line, and that may be over the western part of our area. Those push away. Friday, the front's still about right here. May pop an isolated shower or storm, and then by late evening, the front goes south, and it starts to turn cooler and less humid. Still comfortable tomorrow morning, then dew points mid to upper 60s by later on tomorrow afternoon and evening, and then still a little bit humid on Friday for a good chunk of the day until later on in the evening. Notice this is 7 o'clock. Dew points drop into the low 50s after that. Here's Dorian. Here are the computer model forecasted tracks of Dorian, all kind of in a consensus to bring what could be a major hurricane right into about Melbourne to just south of Orlando, and then move it back into the Gulf of Mexico, and then possibly making another major hurricane landfall in the Florida Panhandle, but it's more than likely going to be late Sunday. We may have a couple spotty showers and storms here Saturday. Sunday, Monday look dry, but it looks like a front coming in from the north late next week, right here. As it moves southward, it may pick up the hurricane or what's left of it and then move it in the southeast. We'll keep an eye on it, but it looks like we could have a Category 3 hurricane make landfall twice in Florida. 75 on Saturday will give way to a 77 on Sunday. Warmer Monday, and then it's pretty hot and humid Tuesday and Wednesday, but we're looking at storms on Thursday, and after that, sharply cooler. Highs only in the low 70s after that.
And the sun's back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Just in time for some college football, too. I mean, Saturday will be a little rainy, but then Sunday, obviously, preseason, and one more week till NFL.
Yeah, the best thing about Saturday is scattered, and the only bad thing about next week is the heat for Tuesday.
Okay, but I'd rather have the heat, though, right?
Yeah.
Except for those live shots.